June 11th, I'm Michael Gorgiulo.
I'm Darlene Rodriguez. Adelle Caballero is here looking at a crash right now in New Jersey. Storm Team 4's Maria LaRosa is here with the weather. Still dealing with some residual things.
Yeah, we had, low level moisture, fog and things.
How it goes with just that.
Low level moisture gets
Don't you hate that? I love it. Yes, so there's a little bit of residual fog, or I should say patchy fog across the area. You got a little bit of haze out there in Midtown, but the sun is up and shining. So that's the theme of the day today for sure. 65 in the city now. We're at White Plains 59, down to 63 in Islip, 57 in Poughkeepsie. There's that low-level residual moisture, some fog, dense fog in spots of Sussex down to about a quarter mile. It's been really dense in parts of Suffolk County and through the Hudson Valley. Some improvement, though. Bridgeport up to 7-mile visibility, so that's a good trend. But you can see from EarthCam the hazy skies a bit there. We've got some of that smoke in the air. You'll see that today, but otherwise a lot of sunshine. By lunchtime, already 80 degrees, on our way up to 84. Today, relative to tomorrow, the humidity stays in check, so it's still, again, relatively speaking, comfortable warmth. We'll still be in the mid-70s through about 10 o'clock tonight under fair skies through tomorrow morning. All right, 6:30 now. Let's see all those slowdowns, Adele. Rough commute.
Yes, definitely a rough commute, especially for Jersey drivers right now in Teaneck, Route 4 eastbound. This is actually running from Bell Avenue out to Palisade Avenue. We've got a crash taking out a lane, but we've already got delays going all the way back through Hackensack. Make your way over to 80 instead. That's going to give you a much better ride. You are going to be hitting delays, though, right around 93 on that approach heading into the George Washington Bridge. A little further north, still watching this full closure on the Taconic southbound over by Route 52. This is because of a downed tree through the area. 82 would be your alternate. Darlene, back to you.
Thank you. 6:31 right now. A limited curfew is in effect for part of downtown Los Angeles in response to protests over immigration enforcement raids. The LAPD, well, after 5 days of silence, Elon Musk appears to be trying to mend fences in his online feud with President Trump.
39 right now. School time almost upon us, Maria.
That's right. Want to get everybody ready. Some fog through the neighborhood, so take it easy. Otherwise, comfortable. We've got temperatures in the mid and upper 60s. Recess outside today. Stay hydrated. It's a warm one, 80 degrees. Headed up into the low to mid 80s. We've got the heat building for tomorrow and tracking those showers for the weekend. A lot to get through in the 10-day.
So much, and still ahead, new clues in a frightening home in
Jersey. Once again, we've got another crash here. This time, Route 23, a southbound over by Kinlawn Road. You've got one lane closed off, major backups through the area. Coming up in a few minutes, we've got an update for you on that Route 4 crash. But let's take a live look outside right now onto the LIE. Darlene, Michael, we've got a tight ride here westbound into Queens Boulevard.
All right, thanks so much. And
Maria, you've got your video of your favorite road.
Yeah, I love this camera. I do. Staten Island Expressway, because it gives us a view of the traffic, but also a big view of the sky and the conditions right now. And it definitely looks a little smoky. That's going to be one thing that we'll be watching for today. So maybe not the bright blue skies, even though they're going to be clear, if that makes sense. We've got 65 now at Central Park, the dew points in the upper 50s. But yes, that wildfire smoke will be in the sky here for the next couple of days. So aside from being rain-free, this is going to give us maybe, again, not that bright blue sky, but overall a nice summer day ahead. So right now, not expecting it to affect air quality. 84 for the high in Central Park, 86 at Newark, 76 in Islip, 80 in Bridgeport. So we've got not just a nice summer day generally across the area, but also at the beach, at the coast, the shore, Long Island, Jersey Shore, Connecticut. We were watching some fog in the area. Looks like some improvement in spots, including in Connecticut, but lots of sunshine from noontime, upper 60s, low 70s. We'll be close to 80 for Connecticut beaches this afternoon. And again, a lot of sunshine, clear skies through this evening. The weekend's going to be a different story. We've gotten used to this story, right? Wet weekend since April. Almost everyone at Central Park has measured some amount of precipitation. We know what May was like, even last weekend, of course, heavy rainfall, and that has been the case through the Hudson Valley for some spots all the way back to the fall. So another wet weekend to at least to start with, as we see this boundary be the main player. So showers and some thunderstorms scattered through the day on Saturday, and then even on into Sunday, we'll have to watch how much of a player this boundary is for Father's Day. So it may mean maybe a little more indoor time for dad and company. 84 degrees for today. Southwest winds about 5 to 10. Looks like a great summer evening. Upper 70s by the time the sun sets at 8 p.m., 8:27. We'll have that full strawberry moon moon up and bright tonight, down to 70 degrees with fair skies. Of course, the heat builds tomorrow, peaks up near 90 degrees for many of us, still in the 80s on Friday, and then we dip into the upper 60s and low 70s for the weekend. By the time we get to next week, there is another warming trend, but we have a few showers to get through. You can see mid 80s by Thursday. All right, 6:48. Adele, what are you keeping an eye on?
We're keeping an eye on a lot. It's actually been pretty busy out there, especially in New Jersey right now. Route 23 southbound heading into Kinnelon Road. You do have a crash here taking out a couple of lanes. Actually, you only have one lane getting by at this point. Delays are heading all the way back into Charlottesburg. So you're definitely going to need some extra time if this is part of your morning commute. Heading a little further east, but still in New Jersey here in Teaneck, Route 4 eastbound from Bell Avenue out to Palisades Avenue. You've got an accident that's also blocking a lane. Those delays have trickled back into Hackensack. 80 would be your way around it. And then here's a live look outside now onto the Gowanus Expressway eastbound side. You've got some stop and go traffic heading into the Brooklyn Bridge with alternate side parking rules and meter rules in effect for today. Darlene, Michael, back to you.
Adele, thank you very much.
Because they will. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for streaming with us. It's Wednesday, June 11th. I'm Darlene. You know.
I'm Michael Gargiulo, and Adelle Caballero is here tracking the roads and rails. Storm Team 4's LaRosa here with today's forecast.
Thank you.
D-Rod.
That's right. It's been a long week.
It has, and it's only Wednesday. So let's get you ready. It is going to creep towards the 90, even a few places today, mid and upper 80s. So we're getting there. It really is tomorrow that we'll start to really feel that heat and humidity once again. Seeing a little bit of that smoky haze in the sky already, but what we're not seeing, the showers and the thunderstorms. That's really region-wide, even across the mid-Atlantic. So we're getting a little bit of a break from needing the umbrella, and the temperatures will respond. We do have a little bit of the leftovers from yesterday in terms of that low-level moisture, so still some patchy fog out there, especially through the Delaware River Valley. Seen big improvement in visibility, though, for Suffolk County and into Connecticut, so that's some good news there. You see that sort of orangey tint. We will have smoke in the sky today. Air quality should be okay. We'll watch it carefully. By 1 o'clock, 81 degrees, on our way up to 84. Humidity still in check enough that it's still, relatively speaking, comfortable compared to where we're going to be for tomorrow. But you can see fair skies, dry skies, mid-70s through late this evening. All right, let's get an update on what's been a pretty busy commute.
Yes, it's been very busy out there, and unfortunately, we're not letting up, especially not with our rails right now. M, N, and R trains, you can expect to see delays both ways. New Jersey Transit, Mainburg, and Montclair, Boonton, Morrison, Essex lines. You've got service changes. On top of that, LIRR Port Jefferson branch, you can expect to see delays there as well. Heading around through the city today and running for the next few days here, we've got the Tribeca Film Festival in town, so you can definitely expect to see some possible closures, delays, and detours specifically throughout the Soho and Tribeca areas. Darlene, Michael, back to you.
Adele, thank you very much. Right now, there was a limited curfew.
Wednesday morning right now. Let's check in on the weather. Maria, here in the city, we're looking at 65 degrees.
65 degrees and dry skies for now. We get today, we get tomorrow. Friday starts to get a little hint of what's to come, right? We've got a chance for showers, but look at the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, the best bet. Unfortunately, I'll time it out when we can get some dry skies in, especially for Father's Day in the 10-day forecast.
Maria, thanks so much. Still ahead, the frantic search for...
Oh, there will definitely be a fan fest. Well, if you're heading out the door right now, we are watching a pretty bad crash here in New Jersey, Route 23, both ways. We've got multiple lanes closed off. Coming up in a few minutes, we're going to help you get around it and let you know what other closures are going to affect your commute around town. Here's a live look outside now onto the Gowanus Expressway. Eastbound delays into Atlantic Avenue. You're watching Today in New York.
All right, and Maria, you were saying earlier this morning, they're so important, the lifeguards. We appreciate all the work that they do because they really keep us all safe.
Oh, for sure, and especially as we head toward the peak of the season. Right now, the water's still pretty chilly, but maybe a few brave souls out there. Just a heads up for today, we do have moderate risk of rip currents. Rip currents are present every day, even on sunny days. Certain conditions kind of make them stronger and more likely to be the dangerous side. So we're at that moderate level for today. But as far as beach weather goes, looking really good. If you have a chance, go for it. Long Island, Jersey Shore, Connecticut, after some of that morning fog, we're looking at a lot of sunshine. You can see already by noontime, low to mid 70s from Jersey Shore, Connecticut beaches, and we continue to have a really nice evening, upper 60s, low to mid 70s from Connecticut, Jersey Shore, Long Island through the evening hours. So it's a warm one today, plenty of sun, 84 for the high in the city. We'll get close to 86 in Newark, 76 in Islip, 83 in Poughkeepsie, White Plains in the low 80s. You may notice it already with the clear skies. You can see the smoke in the sky, and that's going to lead to a little bit bit of a haze, not just today, but into tomorrow. Again, even tomorrow, we're looking at a lot of sunshine. In fact, temperatures climbing, humidity climbing, so that may influence the air quality concerns for tomorrow. So we'll be monitoring that. Otherwise, we'll be watching the radar as early as Friday evening. This is the problem, the boundary where you see the red and the blue alternating colors. That's a stationary front where we don't see it move very much. That's going to keep us in the clouds, the showers, and unfortunately a few thunderstorms for much of the day on Saturday. And then we get into Sunday and we're just close enough. We've got to keep that chance for showers in here, and temperatures only in the upper 60s for Father's Day. I wouldn't cancel plans. You just may want to have an alternate just in case. 84 for the high today. So a lot of sunshine, 827. That sunset, we've got temperatures in the mid and upper 70s through this evening, 70 degrees for the low. Closer to 90 for tomorrow. We'll see the low 80s by Friday, so it will feel much cooler for Saturday and Sunday with those showers, and then back to that summer warmth heading into the end of next week, mid 80s already again by Thursday. All right, let's get an update on some of those delays. Adele, good morning.
Good morning, Maria, and good morning to everyone streaming with us. If you are heading out the door now and actually throughout the day, MTA is issuing a notice that for anyone using your tap and go for your Omni, just keep in mind with Visa users, you may see multiple charges. You will only be charged once though, and you will be charged the correct amount. Right now though, your MN and R trains, you've got delays. New Jersey Transit, Maine, Bergen, Montclair, Boonton, and Morrison Essex lines. Expect to see service changes. Port Jefferson branch with your LIRR, you've got delays and hitting the roads right now. Route 23, both ways by Kinnelon Road. You do have multiple lanes multiple lanes closed because of a crash. Those southbound delays well past Charlottesburg at this point, so you are going to need extra time through the area there. And driving around today, keep in mind alternate side parking rules and meter rules are in effect. Darlene, Michael, back to you.
Thank you, Adele.
AM, we're at 65 degrees at Central Park, and some of that low-level moisture left over from the rain yesterday. The light winds, we do have some fog, and it's pretty dense in spots. Starting to really see it come together here for parts of the Hudson Valley, from Dutchess, Putnam, Westchester County, Fairfield County, Bridgeport down to about 3/4 mile visibility, and it's been very dense through Suffolk County too. Eastport now close to zero visibility, so definitely give yourself time and space there. 65, as I mentioned, in the city, 59 in White Plains. We've got tons of sun ahead, maybe a little bit of that smoky haze in the sky, but overall pretty pleasant for a summer afternoon, summery. 81 by 1 o'clock, 84 are high today. We'll see by 7 p.m. still near 80 degrees, so it looks like a great, comfortable evening on the way. All right, 6:01, lots to talk about. Adele, what's the latest?
Yeah, another busy morning out there. We're going to head a little further north this time to Connick State Parkway, southbound side. This is completely shut down. We have a down tree over by Route 52. And, you know, usually in Hudson Valley, it takes a little while for those delays to pick up. But right now, we're already seeing a solid ride through the area there. So you're going to want to make your way over to 82 instead. We continue to watch this full closure here in Jersey as well for construction. Route 27 southbound, North Broad Street out to Route 439. That's Elmora Avenue. You've got Route 1, Turnpike, or the Parkway as alternates. As a reminder, alternate side is also in effect for today. Michael, back to you.
Adele, thank you so much. 6:01 now.